You know, in a way, we've crossed the Rubicon. Not sure when we crossed it, but I'm pretty sure we're there. If you're not familiar with what crossing the Rubicon means, look it up. But short gist of it is, from what I understand, Julius Caesar crossed the Rubicon River to the new territories to go conquer the barbarians. That was kind of the line. Once you cross the Rubicon, here you are. Politically, we may have crossed the Rubicon years ago. Internationally, we're kind of like right there. War in Iran. You have the Pakis and the Afghans, or the Taliban more specifically, engaged in full-blown combat right now. Pakistan being a nuclear-armed country, by the way, if you weren't familiar. We had a regime change. It's not true. We had a leadership change, head honcho change in Venezuela. Syria's run by a fucking head chopper now. Not sure how that happened. Feels treasonous. Just had a shooting, mass shooting. Seems to be terroristic in nature, at least inspired, in Austin, Texas last night. Man, a citizen, quote unquote, from Senegal, imported here by God knows what regime. Used a rifle, shot 14 people, killed 3, I believe. At least is the reports of now. The shooter was taken out by Austin PD. Good work, boys. Nice to know you can do some good work for the actual citizens. Responded within a minute, 57 seconds, I believe they said. And put the guy down before he could do more damage. All that being said, you should be training today. You should be training and becoming much harder to kill. Not only should you be training for God knows what sleeper cell might be out there, but you should always have the skill and be familiar. Have a dump pouch, use that with your weapon and your gear. Which I am not fully used to all of my gear. And I can hear people now talking about, oh, why should I train those people in Austin who are at a bar? Which I believe, if I remember from my time in the Texas bar world, restaurant and bar world, they have a 51% rule, which indicates that if you have a restaurant bar and 51% of your income is from alcohol sales, then you are technically a bar, not a restaurant. Therefore, you're not allowed to carry, conceal carry, obviously not open carry, in the establishment, to which I say, fuck that. Carry everywhere. If you're not willing to carry everywhere, don't go to everywhere. I'm not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. This is just life advice. Austin, Texas is somewhat of a liberal place, I guess you would say, for Texas. Most cities have some sort of liberal bend. And that's fine. This is not about liberals or conservatives. This is about life. Protection of yours most importantly. So, train with your equipment. Become harder to kill. Practice drawing. The whole reason I didn't go through that whole magazine, I knew there were 17 rounds in this Beretta APX-A1 mag, but the reason that I wanted to talk as I shot and reholstered is because I can't keep track of how many rounds I've shot. So I was out. Slide did not lock back on the magazine, and I was out. I drew an empty pistol and fired. If you're not able to train daily live fire, you are able to train daily with dry fire. And no, dry firing does not hurt your pistol or any weapon, at least any modern weapon. Don't do it with rim fire. Can hurt a rim fire firing pin, striker, whatever we're calling it. But you shouldn't be carrying rim fire to save your life. If it's the only thing you can carry, that's fine. Get dummy cartridges and dry fire practice every day, every other day, at least once a week. Why is that important? It's important because you need to know how to fire your damn pistol. You need to know how to fire your rifle. You need to be comfortable with that maneuver, that tension, that break, that reset, that everything, that feel. So much about pistol shooting is just initial feel in the hand, especially your first shot. How does it feel? Replicate that feeling, lining up the sight, lining up the dot if you have a dot on your pistol, which is fine. Maintaining that dot. If your pistol sights are not aligned to the ammunition you're using, rectify that immediately. Because generally the life you're going to save is going to be your own, or a family member, or just some random person, innocent bystander, who happens to be in the same place you are when some jihadi wants to go full on Aloha snack bar, and you happen to be the guy or gal there to protect everyone in that establishment. There are some drills that you can do at every range. Most ranges are a bunch of asshole fuds who will not let you shoot fast, like so. I obviously have my own range. You try what I just did in a range, a closed range, firing range, it might be the last time you ever shoot there. And fuck those guys. But the point is you can go to a range, you can take your pistol, and you can do the slow pull, pull, pull. This bullshit of going super, super, super slow and feeling the wall and letting the gun surprise you, don't do that. Practice exactly how you're going to fight. And that's what this is. This is a fighting tool. Bang, straight back, straight back, straight back, straight back, straight back, straight back. Firm grip. Practice one arm, or one hand, however you want to look at it. And we got lock back. The point of this is not to get into techniques other than a mindset. We're in a weird world right now. We're at war with the Muslim world again. We have Muslim allies, different countries. That doesn't mean everyone within said country, Saudi Arabia, I'm looking at you, is on the side of the United States and our people. We had a regime prior that let in millions of illegal aliens from God knows where. That's before you get into the so-called alleged Afghan allies that we imported here, one of which has already killed one National Guardsman and almost killed another. Thank God he recovered. But the point is, we don't know who's here. We don't know if there are sleeper cells. We have to kind of assume that there are. We've already seen one outburst. It doesn't even matter if it's a cell. Just take one radicalized asshole to ruin your day, life, or the life of a loved one. So, that said, find your equipment, train with it, get some time on target. Again, dry fire works. Straight back, reset, straight back, reset, straight back, reset, straight back. Dry fire's easy. Work on your grip. Whatever your holster of choice is, maybe it's some sort of inside the waistband like this. Work it constantly. This costs nothing. This costs absolutely nothing but your time. Focus on your feet, all of that. You can do this for free. In an apartment, in a house, in a goddamn cardboard box, if that's where you're at. Practice. Practice your hold. Practice your hold, both eyes open, find the sight. Don't close your eyes. Don't look at the pistol to draw it. Feel it. Feel it. Stay vigilant. Watch out for the muzzies. They punch above their weight. Until next time, stay safe.